off the table.
So amazing.
The View, weekdays only on ABC.
Captain, Frank was awake for only a few seconds, but it was long enough for him to say something I think you better hear.
Okay.
He asked for his wife, my sister Delia. Then he said one word. Push.
Push? And you think he was trying to say that someone pushed him down the stairs?
Yeah, sure. What else could it be?
Only a dozen other things. Was his wife with him when he said this?
No, Mary was there, though.
His sister, right?
Right.
Did you hear what was said?
No, Mary came right to me.
Is she sure of what she heard?
She's certain. Mary's very reliable. I told her not to mention it to anybody. If whoever did it still hanging around, they might have thought they got away with it. There's no part in alarming it.
Okay.
So what do we do now?
Well, there's nothing much can be done that isn't being done.
Hey, Captain.
Now, look. I know what Frank means to you. He's a good cop and a good man, good friend. But let's relax and just see what happens. Understand? Besides, Frank may solve the problem anyway.
What do you mean?
Well, all he has to do is come around and tell us if he was pushed and who did it, right?
Yeah, let's hope so.
Jill, I'm very glad that you're still here. Did you hear the news? That Frank woke up? Of course, Mary came right over and told me.
They're taking x-rays right now, but I'm sure you could look in.
No, I don't want to. I want to find out what he said. Mary told me that you were in his room when he woke up.
He asked for you?
I know he asked for me. Of course he would ask for me. I'm his wife.
Well, then why did you ask me what he said?
I just wanted to know what else he said.
I didn't hear. I had to go out and get my father. Mary was with him. Why don't you ask her?
I will. I just thought you might know something.
I'm sorry, but I don't. When I came back in, Frank was unconscious. But I think he probably said something to Mary.
What?
I told you I don't know. Look, I did ask her, but then my father came in to examine Frank, and, well, she didn't have a chance to tell me.
I wonder what it was.
Dee, look, if it was important, I'm sure Mary would have said something to you. I'm sure it was just something that he did to let her know that he did see her and hear her.
You're probably right about that. That makes a lot of sense. I'm sure if it was important, Mary would have told me.
I know how sorry you must be that you weren't here when Frank woke up.
I am. I feel terrible about it. But I can't be here every minute. I have a lot to do at home. I have to take care of little John, and I have to take care of Maeve.
Yes, I can imagine.
You know what I thought I would do? I thought I would bring little John over. And the two of us could be sitting next to his bed when he wakes up. I think that would be very nice. I think it would mean so much to him. Don't you?
Yes, I'm sure it would.
When this happened to Frank, I thought this was going to be the end of the world. I thought if Frank dies, well, I can't go on living. I remembered something. I have a son. I have to go on living for little John. No matter what happens to Frank, nothing can ever take that away from me. I'm always going to have a part of him.
Yes, that's true.
He's going to live. I'm never going to lose him.
Dee, look, I'm sorry, but I really better get back to the office. They're probably wondering what happened to me.
Oh, please, don't let me keep you.
I'll see you later, I'm sure.
I'll be right here by Frank.
It's the week you've been waiting for.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
Find out who killed David. One victim, so many suspects.
How do you know there isn't more to the story?
It's the twist you just can't miss. Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
I could never imagine living without you.
A couple's reunion is threatened by a woman hell-bent on revenge.
You need to be real careful.
She's going to take me and Dante down.
And she's ready to expose everything.
He's gonna know all of it.
Dante and Brenda were sleeping together.
Watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
You know how it is. You look in the mirror one day and you go, how am I going to lose this weight? eDiet's meal delivery from eDiets.com. It's the easiest, smartest, most delicious way to eat great and finally lose the weight. I know you're thinking, eat great and lose weight? Really? Really.
You'll love the food. There's no MSG, no fake sugars.
The food tastes fantastic. It's awesome. Very delicious.
It tastes wonderful.
Call now or go to eDiets.com. Choose from over 100 fresh prepared meals, not dehydrated diet food, but really delicious food. eDiets will deliver your favorite meals and snacks in a chill fresh container.
All you have to do is relax, enjoy, and eat great. All the way to slim.
I lost 115 pounds.
65 pounds.
25 pounds.
94 pounds.
Along the way, eDiets.com gives you real support.
Terrific online tools, access to registered dietitians and trainers, and friends who care about your success.
They're there with you to hold your hand, and they really care.
Truthfully, I like everything about eDiets.
I've lost 30 pounds. All of a sudden, I find myself a changed person.
Hey, I made it to 50 pounds, and look at me now, I'm 60 pounds.
Millions of people have turned to eDiets.com to lose the weight. Now it's your turn.
Call or go to eDiets.com and sign up for 7 full days of meals, 3 meals per day, fresh prepared just for you, plus snacks. So don't wait. Join eDiets. Eat great food and lose weight fast.
I believe that eDiets can change people's lives.
My husband will often say, "You're the hot wife." That's just boosted my confidence a lot.
eDiets has changed my life forever.
Call to find out how you can get 1 week of meals absolutely free. That's right. 1 week of fresh prepared food, 1 week of weight loss, 1 week of success, free.
Free? What are you waiting for? Call or go online to get started now.
Call 1-800-279-1604 or visit eDiets.com now.
Bucky? Could I interrupt you for a minute?
Yeah, sure. What's on your mind?
This morning's on my mind.
Oh?
I'm afraid I didn't behave very well when you left the orchid in my mailbox.
I thought you were just being honest, Faith. I wouldn't want it any other way.
I don't think I made my feelings clear.
Seemed pretty clear to me. You want to be friends, and that's all.
Bucky, you say that's all as if being friends to you meant nothing. For me, being really good friends with somebody would be a very special and meaningful thing.
Maybe I did sort of misunderstand you.
You know, the evening we spent together was really nice. I don't know it. I've had such a good time.
Me too. As you already know.
For some reason, I couldn't get to sleep last night.
You couldn't?
There was a poem I had to memorize in 7th grade. It kept running through my head.
What was it?
I must go down to the sea again, to the lonely sea in the sky. And all I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer it by. And the wheels kick and the wind's song and the white sails shaking and a gray mist on the sea's face and a gray dawn breaking.
That's nice.
I always liked that poem. The sound and the rhythm of it. But you gave me a different feel for it, though. The way you talked about ships and how you like to sail. You gave me a whole new appreciation of it.
Well, then, the evening wasn't a total waste.
Bucky, you know it wasn't a total waste. It was wonderful. And this is for you.
Huh?
Come on, open it.
Oh, it's in a brown paper wrapper. Maybe you should step outside the room.
I went home to get it on my lunch hour. That's all I could find to put it in. I'm sorry it isn't fancier.
Faith, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I thought you'd like it. It's been hanging in the downstairs hall for as long as I can remember. I think it belonged to Grandfather Coleridge.
Oh, the ship or the picture?
Both.
Well, that's incredible. You really want me to have it? I mean, you're giving it to me?
Yeah, I'm really giving it to you.
That's really something. I don't know what to say.
I'm just glad you like it.
I like it. I'm knocked over.
Well, all I ask is you let me come and visit it if you hang it on your houseboat.
Oh, well. I think that could be arranged. Oh, Faith, thank you.
You're welcome. I hope it tells you a lot better than I could that I really do want to be friends.
Oh, it does.
You know, I do have a habit of crawling into my shell. I hope you understand.
I think I do. If you let me, I'll keep trying.
I gotta get back on the ward. I'll see you later, okay?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, say, maybe we can... Yeah, see you later.
No, nobody's laying 8-5 on that game. Well, don't bug me, Herbie. Hold on.
Hello, Nick. Remember me?
Yeah, sure I remember you. I'll call you back. You know, for a minute there, I thought I was hallucinating. I just read your column in the paper.
Yeah? What'd you think?
I think you're entitled to your opinion.
That's a safe answer.
Well, let's just say I'm in favor of anything that'll help solve the city's financial problems.
Even legalizing gambling, slapping a big tax on it?
Well, sure, if it would work.
Might cost the numbers boys some money.
I don't think it'd make any difference. Finelli, what are you doing here?
I heard you were laid up. I thought I'd drop by and see how you are.
You came all the way uptown to see how I was?
No. I've been spending some time with the family of an old friend who's here in the hospital.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
Frank Ryan.
Oh, yeah. Tragic thing. They're a fine family. Frank's a good man.
Then you know him pretty well.
I've known his father for many years.
Then you would have liked to seen him elected to the city council.
I never really gave it much thought. I suppose that he would be as good as anyone else.
I figured you'd be one of his big backers.
Oh? Why?
Oh, I don't know. Neighborhood loyalty, maybe. Pretty strong up here, isn't it? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Finelli, I don't know what you're talking about.
Who do you think is paying for his campaign?
How should I know?
Oh, come on, Nick. You know everything that goes on in Riverside.
Not these days.
Uh-huh. You must have pipelines to the outside.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
Anything you say is strictly off the record.
Ha! I mean, what kind of fool do you take me for? Don't you think I know what it means when a reporter says, off the record?
Then you must also know something you don't want me to print.
I don't know anything about Frank Ryan's campaign. What are you driving at? Oh, jeez.
Hello, Finelli.
Detective Reed.
How you doing, Nick?
I don't know. Ask my doctor.
I figured I'd find you up here.
You were looking for me?
Mm-hmm. Frank Ryan regained consciousness for a while.
I'm glad to hear it. Does that mean his chances are better?
Too soon to tell. Mary thinks so. She was with him when he came to.
That's great. I'm glad for her.
What were you two beauties talking about?
Matter of fact, we were talking about Frank.
What about him?
his importance to community business interests.
Oh, look, this isn't a local political club. I'm a sick man. I'm not supposed to have a bunch of visitors around, especially ones I didn't invite. Now, will you two get out of here?
Sure, Nick. Maybe I'll drop by later when you're feeling a little more like company.
Don't bother, Finelli. You're wasting your time.
No bother. See you, Reed.
Hey, Finelli. I want to talk to you outside, okay? So long, Nick.
Au revoir.
Now, I don't know what you're doing hanging around here asking questions, but I don't like it.
Oh?
What's the angle?
No angle. I'm interested in what happened to Frank.
There's a police investigation looking into that.
So I've heard. But you should know I've never had much confidence in police investigations.
Well, you just go write a little story about it, but you stay away from here.
What are you so nervous about?
I'm not nervous, but I'm warning you. You do anything to upset the Ryans, I'll come back here, champ, and I'll take you apart.
People are talking about John and Natalie on One Life to Live. Marla Hipsher Stewart posted on Facebook, "I want to know who's the daddy of Natalie's baby. The wait is driving me crazy." Don Morrow says, "I think John will be there for Natalie regardless of the paternity." Joanna Marino adds, "I just hope he remembers how much he loves her and how many lies he has told her, so he forgives her quickly." But Chandrika Brock says, "I hope John is the father. He deserves a child." People are talking about One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Mike, come on! Mike, what is your deal, man?
Oh, come on, man. You've been riding me all day.
Mike, you're playing like Betty White out there.
That's not what your girlfriend said.
Baby! Eat a Snickers. Better?
Better. Hey! I'm all bad!
That hurt.
You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Cats like boxes. Big ones. Little ones. And ones with Fresh Step litter inside. That's because Fresh Step scoopable litter with carbon is better at eliminating odors than Arm & Hammer Super Scoop. Fresh Step. Cats know what they like.
15 seconds with Erica Slazak.
What do I love about what I do? I love everything about what I do. I love acting. There's nothing I don't like about it. Well, I don't like getting up at 5, but that's okay. I'll live with that.
Catch Erica Slazak on One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Is that terrific?
It's a nice boat. I've seen it somewhere before.
Sure you have, in the Coleridge's house.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What's it doing here?
Faith gave it to me.
You're kidding.
She went home on a lunch break, brought it to me. I can't... What for? Because I told her that I was a nut for ships and sailing. She said it was a token of our friendship. Hey, could you come hold this for me a second?
Hey, pal, that's great. With Faith Coleridge, that's terrific progress.
Yeah, hard to believe, isn't it?
What'd you say when she gave it to you?
Yeah, what'd I say?
Yeah.
Why? So thank you.
I know you said thank you. I mean, what'd you say to follow up on it?
Well, I said she could visit it anytime she likes.
Hey, that's good. That's good.
No, actually, she asked me if she could visit it, and I said she could.
When?
Well, we didn't say when.
What are you waiting for?
Look, I don't want to push things. It scares her off when I come on too strong. I made that mistake this morning when I put the flower in her mailbox.
Now, how is that a mistake? Look what happened. She turns around and gives you a very meaningful gift.
Hi.
Hi. Say, why do you think that is?
Huh?
Narcolepsy is 4 times more common in men than women.
Beats me. Hormones, I guess. What else?
Pat, I'm really glad Frank woke up.
Yeah, I just hope it means something. Your father thinks it's still too soon to be optimistic.
Well, maybe he can be more positive when he sees the rest of the x-rays.
Right. I'll get out of the way and leave you alone.
Why?
So you can ask her out to dinner.
I don't want to do that just yet. Why not? I want to wait till I can find something special, you know, something, an appropriate follow-up to a gift.
What has to be so appropriate? You take her out to dinner in a movie. Hey, you know what's playing around the corner at the old flick house?
Know what?
Mr. Christian.
Oh, good grief.
How's that for an appropriate follow-up?
Why didn't I think of it?
I don't know. Hey, Bucky.
Right. Faith, have you seen Mutiny on the Bounty?
I think I saw part of it on TV once.
Would you like to see the whole thing? It's playing right around the corner, and if you're free tonight, I thought we could go to the Ryans for some fish and chips and then take in some adventure in the high seas.
A thematically well-integrated evening, huh?
Well, you could have a hamburger if you want. How about it?
But yeah, I don't know. I have early duty at the clinic tomorrow.
It doesn't have to be a late evening.
Well, in that case, okay. I'd like to, sure.
Terrific.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
I'm telling everybody.
If a celebrity is out of control, if a story is controversial, if the headline is outrageous,
It's a train wreck and people like that.
you can bet they're talking about it on The View. The View, weekdays only on ABC.
I lost 23 pounds.
I lost 17 pounds. I lost 25 pounds.
Millions of Americans made Hydroxycut the #1 selling weight loss supplement brand.
I lost 25 pounds. Thanks, Hydroxycut.
I highly recommend new Hydroxycut. I've reviewed the studies of the clinically proven key ingredients, and subjects lost significantly more weight than dieting alone.
I'm Sierra from Florida. I lost 23 pounds. Hydroxycut really works.
New Proclinical Hydroxycut. Lose weight. Start now.
We placed Leah's sofa in this glass box full of black cats.
Hey, wait, no!
To demonstrate the cleaning power of our newest Pledge product.
I'm gonna clean my couch with this Pledge?
Not that Pledge, Leah. Use the Pledge Fabric Sweeper. It's quick and effective, removing as much pet hair as 145 sticky lint roller sheets.
Wow, it really works. Ooh, that is one big hairball.
Pick up pet hair. That's the beauty of the Pledge Fabric Sweeper. You'll find it where you find Pledge.
SC Johnson, a family company.
Now is the time to put your muscle, your strength, and your commitment behind MDA. Together, we can provide hope, help, and greater understanding in the fight against the devastating muscle diseases that affect children and adults. Be the next to flex, the next to join in the fight. Make a muscle, make a difference. MDA.
Go to SoapNet.com to sign up for the weekly SoapNet newsletter, the source for all the latest soap news. Enjoy a weekly email with links to photo galleries of your favorite stars, cast comings and goings, storyline sneak peeks, fun quizzes, and the scoop on special events. Sign up now at SoapNet.com. Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has the status update on your favorite stars. On One Life to Live, 2 soap favorites are saying so long, and 2 more are saying hello.
You're right.
Terrell Tilford and Jason Tam are leaving Landview.
Take care of yourself.
While Dan Gauthier is returning as Kevin Buchanan.
What a surprise.
And Melissa Fumero is back as Adriana Kramer.
I will be back before you know it.
Also, you know her as Ariana from Days of Our Lives, but now Lindsay Hartley's moving on up to Pine Valley.
Can I come in?
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
She's going to come after everyone we love.
Vivian's out for revenge.
Maggie left without telling anybody. Something's really, really wrong.
Now, will Maggie be caught in her web and be buried alive?
Soon, you won't even be able to remember your name.
Watch Days of Our Lives, weeknights at 6 and 11 on SoapNet.
Julia?
Oh, Bobby, you startled me.
Hey, I'm sorry.
It's just my nerves are on edge. I hate this waiting.
Yeah, are the X-ray people still in with Frank?
Yes, Jillian said they went and they haven't come out yet.
Did Mary tell you Frank woke up for a second?
Yes, she did.
That makes you feel better, doesn't it?
I don't know. I guess so. I'm kind of numb. I don't want to get my hopes up too high.
I know, kid, I know. It just seems like it's a good sign, doesn't it? Dee, I want to ask you something again. I know we already talked about it. Maybe you've had time to think it over.
What?
The money that Frank was carrying. Do you know where it came from?
No.
Could it have been his own money?
How could it have been? He doesn't have any money like that.
Did you two talk about money recently?
He wouldn't give me any. The other day, I asked him for a pair of sandals. And he hit the ceiling. He said, just repair the old ones.
Well, maybe he was worried about money then. Could he have been worried enough maybe to cash in an insurance policy, maybe borrow money from somebody?
No. No. I don't think so. Frank said, we have plenty. We have plenty to get along on. Just as long as you're careful.
Did anybody owe him any money? Did he owe anybody any money?
Why are you asking me all these questions about the money,
Now,
Bobby?
Dee, take it easy, take it easy. Was anybody mad at him?
No.
Well, I just wondered, did he mention anybody threatening him, maybe having it in for?
Why are you asking me all these questions?
Dee, honey, these are just routine questions. The regular investigator's going to ask the same darn things.
Why?
Well, every accident has to be investigated. There's nothing to get upset about.
But, Bobby, it scares me. It looks as though you're accusing Frank of something.
Dee, I'm not accusing Frank of anything. Believe me, I'm not.
You're acting very mysterious.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Look, I got enough things to worry about. I can't...
Dee, look, it's nothing to get upset about. Oh, come on, kid. Now, I'm going to take off for a couple hours. I'll be right back, okay? Maybe the X-ray people have some good news about Frank. All right?
Dee.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
What's the matter?
You gotta help me.
Is it Frank?
No, he's not worse. I mean, you just gotta help me.
Was Bob here?
He was asking all sorts of questions.
Like what?
Like, where'd the money come from? Who had it in for Frank? Look, you gotta find out what's going on.
Didn't you ask Bob?
I asked him. He just wouldn't tell me anything. You know how he is. He's always trying to protect me.
What's he trying to protect you from?
I think, he doesn't think Frank fell. Doesn't think it was an accident.
Oh, come on now, Dee. You're imagining things again.
No, I'm not. Look, I don't want to be protected. If somebody pushed Frank down the stairs, I want to know about it. I think I have a right, don't I? Look, he might be in danger. I don't want him to get hurt again.
Okay, come on now. This doesn't help anything.
You'll help me. You gotta help me.
Look, if somebody did push Frank, we'll find out about it.